Thank you for joining us on Valley News Live. You're looking from our Luther Family Forward View there on the I-29 and 32nd Avenue exit. Things moving along smoothly, not many clouds in the skies, and it's in a warm one out there. Not as humid as we were as we went through the weekend. That's the good news. We do have a chance of some storms. We're going to time that out for you here as we go through this broadcast. But first, check out these temperatures. We've warmed up significantly. Look at the difference between Fargo and Moorhead. It's 84 at Moorhead's Airport, 87 at Hector. Wind from the west gusting to 25 miles per hour out there. Dew points are in the 60s, so it is a little on the sticky side, but not like it was over the weekend. Check out the cool pool of air to the north and west along that boundary with what we have down here in the south, Jamestown at 88, 90 in Oaks, and in the mid and upper 80s here up and down the Red River Valley. Again, that should be enough to trigger a few thunderstorms tonight. It doesn't look widespread, and we do have lower 80s out in central Minnesota for Bemidji and Wadena, Lakes Country. Sizzling mid and upper 80s from Detroit Lakes through Fergus Falls. The satellite and radar now as we head into the 4 o'clock and through the 4 o'clock hour, very quiet in our area, while the storm that brought the big time changes to our area is exiting through the Great Lakes. Now, even though we're quiet, check out your hour-by-hour forecast because temperatures are warm. And again, look at that cool pool as it slides south. There will be a few clouds associated with that. And the best chance of storms will come anytime now, really, between now and, say, 6 o'clock. And the best chance for them forming will be along that boundary here. And as they do fire, we will see that risk for a few of these to have some sizable hail or gusty straight-line winds. Those will be our main threat. Locally, heavy rain is a possibility, but these are going to be pretty fast movers out there with all of our low-level west winds that have been gusty throughout the day. So they're not going to sit and percolate over any one given area too long. Now, as we glide toward the 9 o'clock hour, the southern Red River Valley does have a chance. I can't rule out thunderstorms up north, but it does look like the heat and humidity is a little greater down to the south tonight. Now, as we head into the 10 o'clock hour, 9 o'clock, passing through the Red River Valley and the southern valley and into Lakes Country as we go towards 10. Then, after that, the northwest winds will usher in some cooler and drier air, and after midnight, these storms should be exiting eastern Otter Tail and Wadena counties and out of here. Quiet overnight. Low temperatures dipping into the upper 50s for a lucky few of us. Crack the windows. That'll be refreshing. Sunshine aplenty tomorrow. That flow of wind will still be from the west and northwest. I think we're going to shave a couple of degrees off of our temperatures, but the warmest weather still down to the far south and to the west, where we'll have plenty of mid, maybe a few upper 80s in the forecast. All in all, though, a pretty fair day. Fargo starts out at 60. Look at all the sunshines on that map. We ramp it up into the mid 80s, and that wind will be west northwesterly once again. Cooler 70s up north for your afternoon tomorrow in Langdon, in Roseau, and in Detroit Lakes, 80 out Lakes Country, closer to that 90-degree reading at the South Dakota border. Alicia, thanks for this. You don't see this every day this time of year. The high clouds, though, still composed of all ice up there, can sometimes make a sundog, and Alicia captured those. Thanks for sharing. Planning forecast. Back to sizzling on Friday near 90. Thunderstorms aplenty carry us into Saturday. The risk of severe is pretty low. We'll keep our eyes on that. Look at the cooler weather for the weekend. 70s and low 80s here in the south. We'll warm it back up a little bit on this summer-like trend with hit and miss showers and storms. And at this point, none of the storm chances you see there look to be overly organized or severe, but we will keep you informed.
All right. Thanks so much, Hutch.
You bet.
Well, Minnesota scientists are taking a look at how our supercharged heat waves can hurt our health, community, and our wallets. According to experts, the current drought has cost our country $35 billion as farmers struggle to keep their crops healthy. It's one reason grocery costs have gone up, but heat waves can also hurt our health. Doctors say the temperature changes are hard on our bodies. That's why dehydration, heat exhaustion, and heat stroke have been more prevalent this summer.
That's a big change for our bodies, and it's quicker than our body can handle it a lot of times. So it's really the fluctuations that get us. When we get used to one temperature and all of a sudden it's another temperature, we see a lot more people get sick from it.
Then there's infrastructure. Minnesota Department of Transportation is keeping an eye out for buckling roads, and Xcel Energy says it's prepared its system to meet the higher demand for energy.